The Catechism of the Catholic Church teaches us that the desire for God is written in the human heart because man is created by God, for God, and God never ceases to draw man to himself. Only in God will he find the truth and happiness he never stops searching for. And what this teaches us is that Christ is the only happiness in our lives. Despite the things that make us happy in this world, Christ is the only thing that fulfills that deep desire that we have, that we all long for. And I've got to experience this through the Eucharistic adoration, because in those moments, I've got to receive Jesus as true God and true man into my heart, and just growing in that big relationship with him that I've always longed for and could never receive growing up. But now, when I go to the Eucharistic adoration, I can see the true presence of God. And how I began to do that was simply just being related to him and just letting him enter my heart and in my sufferings. And at first, it was hard for me just because I wasn't accustomed to it. And it was just something that I thought was just a symbol, nothing more. Even though I had the idea that God was in my mind, in my heart, I just didn't understand it in a deeper relationship with God, Christ. And when I went to the Eucharistic adoration one time, I received that deep desire for God just by relating to him all my sufferings, my emotions, and just things that I had disorderedness in. And I received his blessings through those because he healed me in those areas just by being in the presence of his loving and merciful love. I got to receive his joy, his love, and just understanding that he's not there to condemn us, but to bring us to light and to show that we're his sons, that he actually cares for us, even though it feels like in times of trials and weariness that, is God listening to me? Is he really there, present on the altar? And how do I know? And I knew that instantly because there was a warmth in my heart that just intensified my emotions and just wanting to grow closer to him. It felt like something that he knew me, that I belonged there, and he gave me that consolation that even in my sufferings, that Christ is the true love and true life. And I got to receive that just by being in those moments of Jesus and just being true to him and not hiding things away, but just being transparent with him. And he was transparent with me with his love and just showing me that he was with me on the journey. Even though I felt like distant from him, he wasn't distant from me. He was there walking with me. I just closed myself from him, but he continued to persevere and just love me for who I am. Thank you.